Flooding along the Salinas River on the Central Coast could cut off people on the Monterey Peninsula from essential services by tonight. The river is rising and could flood over onto Highway 68 and Highway 1 on its way to the Monterey Bay. An evacuation order is in effect for people living in low-lying areas of the river. KTVU's Brooks Jerose joins us live now from Salinas with how officials are preparing for any problems. Brooks.
Well, Christina, we already have some problems. We're along the Salinas River, which on this roadway you can see behind me. Well, you can't see the bridge that's several hundred feet away. Can't even make it out. This comes as there is saturated ground and another series of storms that is only expected to make this situation a whole lot worse.
Flooded fields, a rising river, and water warnings. Monterey County officials are urging everyone to be ready.
During seasons like this, the river can become very dangerous, and I think people forget that because we've been in a drought, and during dry seasons, the river becomes a sandbar, basically.
Not now. Recent rain has caused the Salinas River to swell. It's predicted to rise another 5 feet. Evacuation orders have been given for low-lying areas from the town of Gonzales to the ocean. The message is to get out now and find higher ground.
The river rises slowly. It also decreases slowly. So if you are in an area that becomes cut off because you haven't left, you're going to have to shelter in place for a few days. Minimally for a few days.
There is concern flooding on major roadways like Highway 1 and Highway 68 could make Monterey Peninsula an island, but just how high the water may come and where is difficult to say.
We have eyes on the ground giving estimates on what we think's coming in, but until we're able to process the data after the fact, it's hard to know exactly when and how much water's coming through. So the threat is still very much there.
For now, the focus is anyone, anywhere near the river. In spots, it has overflowed its banks and across roadways.
I've never seen this in my life, so it's pretty crazy.
Davis Road in Salinas is closed, the bridge underwater, and widespread flooding has already been a problem. With more rain coming means more homes and communities under threat.
People, use up their life savings to buy these homes to live in, and then to have it all of a sudden kind of get taken away from them sucks.
As some watch and wait, officials say their #1 concern is preventing any weather-related tragedies.
We just here in Monterey County, we want people to be safe, and we want them to heed the evacuation orders and the evacuation warnings.
And as the water rises, they expect more roads to end up like this one, impassable. Now, work crews have been out trying to put up barriers and signs to warn people about potential flooding, but they say they may not get everywhere. So as we always say, if you see water on any roadways, do not try to cross it. Do not try to pass. Turn around. Live in Salinas, Brooks Jerose, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And Brooks, I know you've only been there a couple of hours. Have you been able to catch up with anyone who is evacuating?
Well, actually, a lot of the flooding right now is in fields, not necessarily in neighborhoods. And with it being such a sunny day here today, we saw a lot of people just carrying on with life as usual, hanging out at the basketball court or in their neighborhoods. So it's critical, officials say, that people heed the warning. But at this point, a lot of people, at least that we've seen, are sort of sticking around, or the waters are nowhere near them.
All right, Brooks Jerose for us in Salinas. Brooks, thank you.